Welcome to Screen Fade! And this is the Godzilla versus Kong. I've never talked about it as far as putting up a thumb shot. It was taking people's channels down because they didn't want to promote that Shimu was in the film. This is not a spoiler review. We'll just go over the script. First of all, Trinity was not a experimental thing. She was put together to try to control host. Now, once the character was broken, they tried to rebuild her back up. And give her a name and stature. Sorry about that. But along with the decisiveness, wants you to pay them for being front runners. time. It's good to watch it one time. That's about it. Well, the thing is, they made some choices in this film that I would not have agreed with. King Kong is basically a King Kong movie, and to make it a Rolls Royce movie. Alright, this is where we need to be. From the start, the outset of it was a little different. When you start looking at the initial picture, you start saying to yourself, what is it that you respect about the film that matters to you? And you start seeing the things that really matter and mean something, and it was lost. Like the essence of the film was lost. This is a King Kong film. This is featuring Godzilla. And it starts off with Kong, and he's adjusting to his new world, and he's not on their plane anymore. As you see that Kong is on a whole another plateau. He is not having anything to do with the level that they're on. He's in the other dimension. So he only comes back to bring Kong there. To bring Godzilla there when he needs help. He's hurt. Once he goes to the Scar King land, once he meets Shamu. Shamu is really irritating to me. I didn't like his character, this little supposedly new Godzilla. He kind of didn't like Godzilla to begin with when he first met him. And he tries to pull King Kong, to go meet the other Kongs, the other apes, who all been whipped into submission. And then the other ones was trying to go out and kill Kong, the Scar King. Then after that happened, it became a whole different, stomping ground, if you want to say. It became completely different. You had a lot of people who integrated themselves into the situations that they were faced with, and because of that, other situations arose. Once he did that, Shamu showed up, and I was not happy with the way the film ended, because the way the film ended was completely ridiculous. They basically made Shamu a dog, a rogue dog. He was like Cujo in the damn movie. a Cujo they got under control, and then that was that. Next thing you know, Shamu was like a little. You could have played catch with Shamu. It was just terrible, terrible. And I'm like, how many times do I gotta see Godzilla? I mean, not Godzilla, but damn, they did the same thing. It was monkey lizard, monkey lizard. So it was a monkey lizard double team matchup that turned into the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. You had Godzilla show up, and he ends up fighting Kong, which was so dumb. And then they have, just because they had to have it, they had to show that. Then they have to go and show something that they really shouldn't have shown. And that was even worse. So, I was just not satisfied with the way this movie played out. I felt there was too much nonsense in the film. Too much nonsense. It's a CGI war that's entertaining, but they have. How many times is somebody gonna grab King Kong's little mechanical arm and sling him through a building? I mean, you had Godzilla do it, you had Shimu do it, I'm like, how many times am I gonna see the same action shots? If I'm seeing King Kong blocking Shamu's ice breath with the shark, and now he's blocking it with his arm band thing. And I'm like, how many times am I seeing this? It's getting on my goddamn nerves. And Godzilla comes in, right? And basically is whooping Shamu ass after that. Shimu, or whatever the hell you want to call him. He's whooping his ass. After that, everything turns around. And when it turns around, everybody is kumbaya almost. Except for the one person that's not supposed to be. And you ain't gonna want to watch this no more. After you watch it one time, you're not. 2 stars out of 4 for Kong and Godzilla Kong, The New Empire. It is probably the worst out of all of them. And I repeat, the worst out of all of them. It's that bad. It's a CGI clusterfuck. And I'm sad. That's why they're releasing it early, because everybody has seen the goddamn movie. They got it bootleg like crazy. It was supposed to come out on the 29th, but they just screwed this up. They just like, man, just release it. We're not even gonna go through this. Just release it. And I don't blame it. Release it. You know, I already screwed it up. Can't get no worse. Oh my God. Yo. So, it is what it is. Is it worth going to the theater? Well, if you want to see a CGI fight, yeah. Other than that, no. Stay at home. So on that note, I give it 2 stars out of 4.